Hey mom, today was a normal day at school, but it clarified something foundational that applies far beyond the classroom. The right question. The right question is one that accurately matches the information you actually need in order to move forward. It isn't about asking something impressive or philosophical. It's about alignment between the question and the outcome you're trying to reach. When that alignment exists, the answer becomes actionable. When it doesn't, even thoughtful or technically correct responses can miss the mark. That became clear during a simple classroom moment. I asked which color pencil was the shortest, and the student answered with a number. If the question had been about length, the answer would have been correct. Instead, it revealed how easily people respond to patterns rather than intent. The student wasn't guessing randomly. He was responding to what usually matters in similar situations. That made it clear that precision determines accuracy. When the framing is loose, people supply their own framing. Once that happens, the original question stops doing the work it was meant to do. This shifted my perspective on how questions function as direction setters. The first question you ask quietly defines the boundaries of thinking that follow. In the classroom, students often infer what they believe the teacher wants rather than responding strictly to what was asked. Adults do the same thing internally. When the question guiding your thinking is vague, your mind fills in the gaps using assumptions, habits, and cultural defaults. That process feels productive, but it can easily lead you somewhere adjacent rather than where you intended to go. The problem isn't effort or intelligence. It's misalignment at the starting point. That's how people can work hard, think carefully, and still feel stuck or misdirected. They're answering a question they never consciously chose.
Which color pencil is the shortest? Basti. Which color? Yellow. We need to read the question. The question says, which color, not how long.
This became especially clear when I connected it to how I think about my own future. Statements like, I want to be wealthy sound motivating, but they're structurally weak. They don't give the mind anything specific to work with. The moment that desire is turned into questions like, why do I want to be wealthy? Or when that condition is met, then what? The thinking changes. The shift from stating goals to interrogating them forces clarity about what the goal is actually meant to solve. The question itself begins doing the work. There's also a quiet danger in asking the wrong question for too long. Just like the student likely believed he was answering correctly, adults often feel productive while optimizing for the wrong thing. They chase metrics that don't reflect what they care about, commit to paths that solve adjacent problems, or make decisions that technically succeed while still feeling off. In my own life, this reframes uncertainty. Indecision becomes a signal that the question itself needs refinement. The most productive move isn't forcing a decision, but improving the question being asked. A small classroom moment made that visible, but the takeaway is broader. Progress doesn't begin with better answers. It begins with asking the right question. I ate fried rice and a honey lemon soda for dinner with the koi fish, and that was it for my day.